Yep.
Yeah, and like one thing that's worth mentioning, and I wanted to make sure that we, talk to this with the pirate guys, is the quantum boosting, right? So like, if we're quantum boosting around the place instead of going to these OM markers, then that hurts the bubble gameplay even more, doesn't it? Like you guys are going to be struggling to intercept people on lanes, really, if they're quantum boosting to locations rather than, jumping from normal locations, right? Like you can do this stuff manually. Doesn't that make it harder to predict and try to catch people and intercept them with these
I
bubbles?
mean, so it all depends on how far you can quantum boost, because in the Citizen Con they said only 50,000 kilometers or so.
Mm-hmm.
Anything
That seemed to be
longer
the
than that-
max. And what ship
Yeah.
they were using a Cutlass, and the max it showed on screen, I think, was 25,000.
Yeah, so I think, and they said longer than that, quantum drive is as normal. So I think people will use quantum.
50,000 kilometers is still a fucking lot.
So
yeah,
if you're,
but it's
if you're
not
snaring,
the distance between two moons. It's half the distance
No,
between two
sorry,
moons.
but I'm talking like, getting to like an outpost on a moon and stuff like that. But yeah.
it also depends. Can we interdict ships who are quantum boosting? We already know that we can force players out of QCM into SCM with QED. We were told that by Winters at some point, as in the K Winter, the CID dev.
Oh, that's interesting. Okay.
We don't know beyond that what QED will do for the new system.
I think
So with regards to the concept of like the quantum boosting and all that sort of thing, there's more involved with piracy than the intercepting of the target. Like we got to find them first before we can even start intercepting. So like we'd be scouting around to the locations where we know we'd be finding them. Whether or not we'll be able to detect ships moving in quantum boost is up to CIG. They have mentioned in the past that they wanted players to be able to detect ships in quantum travel, so that could also apply to quantum boost. But then like the current gameplay doesn't really facilitate being able to intercept somebody who is in quantum boost to be able to pull them out or anything like that. So far all we know is that you'll just be able to stop people from entering, QCM, so quantum control mode, by using your quantum enforcement device. And currently it's only 2 ships. However, they did mention that interceptors are supposed to be the ships that are designed to do this type of role, where they're chasing targets down and, trying to prevent them from escaping. So with that in mind, like being able to chase targets down is one thing, which is a pretty big part of piracy when we first start attacking someone.
Yeah.
But when it comes to targets trying to escape, right now it's just max speed, go as fast as you can. In previous patches it was rely on desync. And they'll still do this even when you got QED. A lot of players don't know what QED is, so quantum enforcement devices. They've never encountered it before. When they do, it's an NPC and they just boost past it and that's it.
Yeah.
They're out of range within 30 seconds. So when they actually engage with players who are using it and chasing them down, like it's just max speed, try and go as fast as they can. Alt F4ing, combat logging has become really big in the last 6 months.
We regularly get called cheaters for using QED.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, because they actually don't understand. Yeah, you guys.
Yeah.
You guys, everyone in this channel right now, besides me, and even me at Jumptown one time, was just called griefers. Shit, like we've all got the names, we all got the titles.
It's okay. 318's fixing it all.